Oh my. There it is. Everybody's back now. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Like she said, my name is Joe Kennemore. I am the co-CEO and director of possibilities at Mailbox Power, and I love this platform. But today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a short slide deck. I'm going to show you how the system works. And then I'm going to share a special offer with you that's only good for today. So with that being said, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get busy because honestly, folks, I think I can get this done in 20, 22 minutes, right about in there. So hold on for the ride. If you're not buckled in, please do so. It is that time. Here we go. Mailbox Power for Realtors. Yes, Mailbox Power for Realtors. We want to make your phone ring, and we want to use a channel you may not have used before, which is the mailbox, right? And I want to say as well that this system has the DNA of realtors all over it. Everything you're getting ready to see has a fingerprint of an actual live realtor that works in the space every day. It wasn't just us over here dreaming stuff up. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on because this gets important and quick. Direct mail. Let's talk about direct mail. If you've been using direct mail and it hasn't worked for you, you've just been doing it wrong, and we're going to teach you how to do it right today. But the efficacy of direct mail is a big deal. This article is about 4 months old from Adweek. How Panda Express reversed a sales slump with direct mail. They sent out postcards to geographical areas around their stores to get people to use redemption, redeeming a card for food. All right. And that was an increase of 33% with them. And this is recent. This one, personalized direct mail creates loyalty with existing customers while augmenting digital efforts. Yes. And it also reverse declines. Direct mail updates old methods with digital touches. We are converting people from physical mail to a digital asset for you. How do we do that? Well, folks, listen, we've talked about lead generation, so I'm going to get straight to it. This is a short video. But it's really important. Just pay attention for the first 60 seconds and you'll be hooked.
You're looking for qualified leads in your geographical area, but finding these qualified leads kind of feels like this. Your dollars go into one of the following and unqualified leads come out. Just rubbish. Now, if you've experienced this before, you might be thinking, what gives? I'm spending a lot of money for unqualified leads. Marketers and agencies tell you, well, don't stop now. You need more data. It's a long-term game, remember? The best results are in 6 months. Eventually, your dollars will get you enough leads that you'll find qualified ones. You just have to keep playing the game. Well, how much longer can you afford to play? How much more will you lose with results like this? Your business, your quality of life, your family's well-being? What if there was a different game you could play to get qualified leads? What if there was a way that your dollars could give you a list of all qualified leads in your area? So instead of your dollars getting you this, your dollars get you this. What if there was a way your dollars could control who sees your message so that you pay only to reach qualified leads, no one else, with an open rate or more. Now you might think to yourself, that sounds awesome if possible. Well, there is a direct lead generation platform that lets you do this. It's called Mailbox Power. Let me show you what this platform can do. Let's say you're looking for wealthy households. These are people who have income to spend and invest. They're well established, they have high income, and they have good credit scores. No problem. Mailbox Power found exactly 2,689 wealthy households within 2 miles of your area. Exactly who you're looking for right here. Now, for a list of 2,689 leads, Facebook would charge you $80,000, assuming you're doing really good and averaging $30 a lead. These could be unqualified or qualified leads. But for 2,689 qualified leads, exactly who you're looking for, Mailbox Power would charge you $217.81, averaging 10 cents per qualified lead. Now, you might say, okay, 2,689 leads, that's a lot. I'm looking for something more manageable. Well, no problem. With Mailbox Power, you have control over your targeting. Let's zoom in 1 mile. Oh, look, there's exactly 606 wealthy households 1 mile within your area. For 606 leads, qualified or unqualified, Facebook would charge you $18,000, averaging $30 a lead. For 606 qualified leads, Mailbox Power would charge you $54.42, averaging 10 cents per lead. Now you might be wondering, how is this possible? Well, you see, Mailbox Power targets based on demographics. You can laser focus in on age, gender, children's age, household income, ethnicity, credit score, hobbies and interests, if they're a homeowner or a renter, home equity, if they're an opportunity seeker, and so much more. You can pick the exact audience you're looking for with demographics. Our tool enables Mailbox Power users to experience the highest form of ROI. Pay only for qualified leads. Exactly who you're looking for, no fluff. So let's say that you acquire your list of qualified leads for your area from Mailbox Power. Next, you need your list to see your message and open it. Let me show you how Mailbox Power helps you do this. Pop quiz. What form of media had the highest open rate between 2021 and 2022? Was it emails, phone calls, texts, online ads? Actually, the answer is personalized direct mail. We live in the day and age of personalization. If it stands out, has your name on it, 90% open rate or more. Now you might say, yeah, personalized direct mail is awesome. I would absolutely open a package with my name on it. But it's way too expensive and time consuming for me to send personalized items. Well, not for Mailbox Power users. Mailbox Power users get free, unlimited, small and medium-sized postcards. You just have to pay postage. Oh, and this price also includes mailing and fulfillment for users. Mailbox Power handles it all for you, no matter the size of your list. Now, let's talk about what you'll be sending to get your message opened. Mailbox Power will give you a wide selection of pre-designed cards. These are cards that are battle-tested in each industry to make your offer stand out and grab attention. They're printed on premium cardstock and easy to edit. Many of them are ready to send the next business day. Oh, and also, our cards achieve the 90% open rate for our users. Want to know our secret? Pay attention to this right here. Our system will pull each name from your qualified list and will give them each a unique card. Let's say Steve is a part of your list. Hey Steve, hey Megan, hey Michael. If it stands out, calls them by their first name, 90% open rate for every person on your list. Guys, this is personalization at scale. Now, as you know, your leads need to see and open your offer more than once for you to get conversions. With Mailbox Power, you can plan ahead and automate your shipments to your list. Set it up once, and your message will be seen and opened by your qualified leads for the next 5 to 12 months and beyond, or however frequent you want to send. With Mailbox Power, you have the power to be seen and heard.
Awesome. End of video. There you have it. Listen, we said the word automations a lot, and automations actually is the fuel in the gas tank of your Mailbox Power system. And listen, if you want, I don't care what you want to do, we have an automation written for you realtors. So here we go. I'm going to share with you what some of these automations actually look like. So there are 6 of these right here. And this is in the Realtor Domination Automation series. So a buyer geofarm domination, introduction to your neighborhood, introduction to your farm area. If you're looking for sellers, we have the seller geofarm domination automation. We also have for sale by owners and expired listings. Depending on what you want to do, we have it. And this is not all. We also have this one. I wanted to share what one of these automations looks like. This is the introduction to your geofarm area. It was actually written to make it sound like you, the realtor, are actually a part of that neighborhood, like you live there. And you would buy them a cup of coffee, because that's exactly what one of these cards does. It actually invites them to a cup of coffee with you and learn about real estate in that neighborhood. And this is just your geofarm, one geofarm area. Now let's move on. Top of mind campaigns. It is important to stay top of mind. I have purchased and sold 8 homes and have yet to hear back from a realtor. Yeah, I know. And I'm not fat and ugly. And my money spends pretty darn good. So I still can't believe none of them have called me back. But nonetheless, how do you stay top of mind? Well, we have these classic long-term holiday nurtures. That's 12 cards. All you have to do is set it and forget it. It is over. You add a name to it one time and you can forget about it for 12 months. We will send them a postcard, a greeting card, whatever it is that you want to send them. The charcuterie board automation. Well, we happen to carry a charcuterie board that you could give as a gift, maybe a closing gift. And of course, it will be followed up by a card every month with a new recipe for a charcuterie board. That makes sense, right? Okay, the ultimate closing gift. Now, this is one of my favorite automations. It was one of the first things that I had went, okay, we've got to do something about this. I know you all do your baskets, right? And you should keep doing those. I would say don't stop doing that. But I got to tell you, when you buy $1 million home or even a $500,000 home, which is pretty common nowadays, you like a little bit more maybe. And this automation sends a gift every 90 days for 2.5 years, and the cost out the door is about $200. Now, how do you think those customers are going to feel about you? Do you think they'll ever forget about you? Not a chance. But it gets better. If you look at this third gift, we get pretty sneaky, and we love this. This is a tape measure that have your Realtor logo on it and the homeowner's name on it. What do we know about that? They'll never throw it away. They can't re-gift it. There's nothing they can do. They are stuck with it. It has their name on it. But here's the important part. This greeting card, going to great lengths. On the inside, it says, how did we measure up? If we measured up to your expectations, we love referrals. Yes, that's right. Mailbox Power is on the sly asking for referrals for you. If you're not asking for them right now, you'll never get them. I think we all know that you'll never get what you don't ask for, but we're going to help you ask for them for sure. And this is just one automation of many. And remember, it's a set it and forget it, and you get charged as things shipped, not everything up front. Now, let's go ahead and move on. Do I have testimonials? Coming out the yang. I got testimonials everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, you could find them anywhere. And realtors built Mailbox Power. Literally, this company was built by realtors. Our first customers were realtors. Our last customer that signed up just recently was a realtor. We really focus on realtors, insurance agents, and a few other genres of business, but realtors were the ones that were first to the bat to go, this is a great product. Now, like I said, I do have a special offer for you today, but first, I just want to go show you the actual system and how it works. And before I do that, I am going to need a volunteer. Is there anybody who would like to volunteer? I'm not even going to put you on a hot spot. It's really, really easy. And by the way, some of you know I like to voluntold people too. So just in case I don't get a volunteer, I might start trying to voluntold somebody on here like Belinda maybe. I don't know. She could get it. I mean, I'm giving gifts away, Belinda. Is it possible you'd volunteer for me? That was a big yes to me. I saw the nod. Thanks for having your camera on. Perfect. I'm going to make this really easy for you. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. We don't have much time left, do we? Okay, this is the Mailbox Power system. I'm going to show you around really quickly so I can answer some of your questions. I'm going to start with contacts. Let's go here. Can you import? Yes. Can you export? Yes. Can you create groups? Absolutely. You could create new contacts, groups. You could do all kinds of things in here. But what I'm going to do right now is show you another way that we collect information. I'm going to take this link right here. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to go to chat. And Belinda, this is where I need you. Okay. I'm sending this link to you in a private chat. When you see that chat, would you mind doing me a favor and just clicking on it and opening it for me really quick? And let me know when you have it open and you're starting to fill it out. No tough test questions or anything today for you, Belinda. Unless you don't know your address.
Did I get it from you, Joe?
Yeah, I sent it in chat in Zoom. Do you know where chat is in Zoom?
I think so.
Maybe.
Did I get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
All right. Did you get it open?
No, I didn't open it.
Oh, well, that's what I need you to do. I need you to actually click on the link.
Okay, I'm clicking. Okay.
Perfect. And it should open up in a web browser.
It says name and address. Is that the one?
That's the one. Yes. I'm going to show everybody else what you're looking at right now. If you wouldn't mind filling that out for me, that would be fantastic. So here's what she's seeing. And yours would have your picture and your name here. But all I'm asking for is basically her contact information, name, address. You don't have to put your email or phone number in there if you don't want to. Chances of me calling you are pretty darn slim, but I do want your birthday. Belinda, I know you didn't know this, but we were going to become best friends today, but it's true. We are best friends. All of a sudden, I'm going to be celebrating your birthday every single year, as well as your half birthday. So while she's filling that out, what I'm going to do is show you around a little bit more. We have tons of product categories in here, and I mean tons. I'm going to start with greeting cards. Yeah, the easiest one, right? Yeah, a regular greeting card with a regular envelope, completely customized, 58 cents plus postage. That's it. That's a bargain at 5 times the price, seriously. And we deliver it for you, put a stamp on it. Anything with the green envelope. This, you can customize the envelope. I'm going to tell you right now, you want the attention of a FSBO? You put their home on the front of this envelope and send it to them. They'll call you, actually. It's kind of crazy, but it does work. Postcards, like we said, free, medium, and small postcards for our executive members and free small postcards for our pro members. Folks, there are no asterisks down here. This is not a trick. This is what's called a loss leader. That's what it's called in business. We know we don't make money on these postcards, but we do know that you're going to succeed with them and you're going to buy other things. And that's what makes this whole thing work. When I go back to product categories, you can see drinkware, gourmet food, laser engraved. Let's take a look at gourmet food really quick. People love chocolate. People love candy, Jelly Bellies, peanut butter cup brownies. That's Reese's peanut butter cup too, not just any old peanut butter cup brownie. And of course, all of these you can personalize all of this stuff, and it is easy to do. All of this, there's healthy options in here as well. But when I come back, a couple of things. This laser engraved category is a big deal, especially to the realtors, because you're going to see there's quite a few things that belong in a home, like a laser engraved 12-inch square bowl. And it is absolutely beautiful. A cutting board. Look at this laser engraved wine box and tool set. And look at the price. $55. Are you kidding me? And the charcuterie board, a little more pricey, but remember, we're laser engraving the family's name right on that board. So what I'm saying here, folks, when you look at these product categories, there is lots and lots and lots to choose from. We didn't show you the mailing list, right? So let's just take a peek at the mailing list really quick. So I want to order a custom mailing list. This is how this thing works. It is really, really simple. And all you got to do is hit individuals, geography.
Thank you.
89074. I'm going to my zip code that I'm in right now. Really simple. There's 21,000 people here, but take a look at everything you can choose. And realtors, folks, listen, if I wanted to find somebody who wants to buy a home, I'm going to check renter. I'm going to check, well, I want to have $75,000 in income, and it's going to start narrowing everything down. And when I go to the other category, I could come down and find out if they have a good credit rating, like 700. I want them to have a 700 credit rating, a net worth. Do they have cash in the bank to actually write on a down payment? Let's say $50,000. And let's just see what the system comes up with, because I got to tell you, if I were a realtor, I love commissions, just in case nobody told you. I love commissions. And for you folks, double dipping on a home, like you're representing the seller, and then you go find a buyer, is that the cat's meow or what? That is exactly what y'all are trying to do. 260 out of 21,000 people in a zip code came up as qualified that I would want to work with, that I would want to drive around from home to home. I click buy a list, and that list is going to cost me $24.57. That's it. I attach it to a card and I am on my way. Now, with that being said, I want to share something else with you. Remember those automations that we were talking about? I click on automations. I go install an automation. I choose that I'm a realtor. And guess what? Exactly. All these automations start showing up for you to introduce yourself to, right? Your geofarm neighborhood, or your neighbors themselves, or work on FSBOs, go after sellers, find a buyers, the ultimate closing gift, a 12-month recipe card, top of mind camp automation. That's what these things are all about, the automations. But with that being said, I also have a favorites category. And when I come to the favorites category, I've got all kinds of things in here. Real estate essentials. I've got this one. And again, a lot of items in here that you could use. Happy Homeversary. This is a big deal for a lot of our realtors and how they use our platform. But with that being said, listen, I have to go back now to my contacts, because I'm going to be looking for Belinda. There she is. And what I want to do is I want to send her something. I want to show how easy that is. So I just click edit to her contact, and I go to these groups. And when I'm in these groups, you're going to see here, there is my birthday automation. What just happened is I just made sure that I'll never forget Belinda's birthday or her half birthday for the rest of my life. It's over, done deal. I know, Belinda, crazy, huh? You've got a new fan on your birthday and your half birthday, and you didn't even know that was going to happen today. I'm also going to send her this laughter gift set, and I'm not going to even tell her what it is. but it's coming your direction, Belinda. And here's the deal. Because I just added you to that group, 10 minutes from now, that order will execute, and tomorrow, the next business day, that order will get printed and shipped. And it has quite a few items in it. So I think you're going to enjoy it. And by the way, protect it, because I know for a fact that what's coming, other family members will want. So make sure and just go hide it somewhere and use it yourself. Let's put it that way. Anyway, folks, the very last thing I wanted to share with you is that special offer that we have. And if I can do that really quick, and I can take any questions that you may have. And here's the special offer I have for you too. So here it is. We have a masterclass for realtors that was taught by realtors and our certified training partners. That value is $297. It's already in the system. It's a part of the special offer I have for you today. Access to the Post Community mobile app, absolutely priceless. There's a group in there for realtors specifically where you communicate with other realtors, find out what's working, what's not working, and stay on top of things. Access to a private realtor Facebook group. This Facebook group has been around for quite some time and it works. And I know you guys are part of the best realtor Facebook group. Anyway, that's how you found me today. But nonetheless, there is another one out there. The ultimate closing gift, that automation, $297 value. Direct mail best practices. This is a guide. If you choose not to even use us and you read this guide, you could go make direct mail work for you. A lifetime access to the Domination Automation series. This series is pretty fresh and we're going to be adding to it. And as we add to it, you will have access to every automation we add to the series. And like I said, it's by realtors for realtors. If you have an automation you want us to build, we want to hear from you. 200 free greeting cards every single month. Yeah, do the math, right? 200 free greeting cards every single month. You just pay for the postage. Unlimited small and medium postcards. That's a crazy value. I can't even place a number on that. Dynamic QR code generator. Hey, how about your listing? Put the URL of the listing in here that you're sending out, and boom, we will generate that QR code. One-on-one concierge service to get you set up. That's absolutely amazing. Click the button, set up the appointment. They'll get on a Zoom with you and help you set it up. Not even a phone call, a Zoom. All right. Power Play guide for realtors. This will be finalized in May. It's pretty darn close right now. Actually, May is a couple of days away, and you will see that as well. Total value of all this, $3,600. And guess what? Yeah, for $149 a month. That is it. Folks, our price goes up to $199 a month starting May 1st. We're locking you into $149 until December of 2023. December of 2023, we are locking in that price. And I got to tell you, if you'll just do the math on the free 200 free greeting cards and the free postcards, this should be a no-brainer decision. Anyway, I would love to take any questions that you have today. Anybody, anything, I am right here.
Hey, Joe, I've got a request more than a question, but Mark Pico is an insurance guy. Can you just talk briefly with regard to how the system works for insurance people?
Oh boy, can I? Yes, sir, I can. I did a presentation for insurance agents yesterday. I have automations just like I have for the realtors, for the insurance agents. It really was mostly designed around the T65 folks. And a lot of you might not even understand that language, but T65, turning 65, Medicare, mortgage protection, that kind of stuff is life insurance is really what it was written for. There is some stuff in there for the PNC folks as well. But I got to tell you, I mean, I've got the tools for you if you're an insurance agent, no doubt about it. Same deal, same offer, right? $149 a month with the same exact offer, and you'll get access to all of those assets as well. Thanks for asking that, Stan. I really appreciate that. And I can stick around after this call and show some of that stuff as well. Yeah. All right. Anybody else? Y'all can't be that quiet. You want to know how effective the list, how good the list is? We guaranteed at 95% accuracy if you'll use it within the first 30 days. 95% accuracy. Not only are you finding these people, but the data is accurate, which means if I send something out, I'm getting to the right person. And that's the key behind this whole system. And I know it's tough, you know, out there. I've been there. I've owned several businesses. I understand how tricky it can be to play in the digital world to try and find customers. Sometimes you hit the mother load, and most of the time, unfortunately, it's crickets in the corner. And that's kind of like, well, here we are, right? But anyway, direct mail and using these targeted lists is what's working.
Denise has a question.
Go for it.
Hello, I just want to say that I am an executive member. I upgraded because I knew the special was too good to be true. I coach real estate agents, and I already sent the automation for real estate agents, and I got so many calls. They were amazed by the gigagram. And I have to say this to everyone, that there is every day a training for Mailbox Power 101. And on Saturdays, I have to tell you, Laura Ricksecker, she blew me away this past Saturday, her knowledge, and you just have to click the link and join in. I mean, it was just wonderful to have that training. So you never get stuck. And then of course they have the help and chat and all of that. But to me, there's no reason. I've seen so many people buy a tool and then don't implement it because they can't figure it out right away. You're going to use this. So I just wanted to add that.
If you're a new realtor, I'd be a little concerned that you may not know what to say when your phone rings. But outside of that, I'm not concerned about anything else. So if you'll use the system, honestly, folks, in farm areas, this is how you can farm at scale. For those of you who've been in the business for a minute, geofarming, usually what I've understood is a realtor will pick this area and they become the expert, right? Well, guess what? Now you can become the expert in this area and this area, this area, and this one over here. And really, it is all about just understanding that you could scale your business, scale your marketing through this direct mail practice and using these cards, introducing yourself to a neighborhood. It is really, really simple. And I got to tell you, listings happen. And that's what I know. That's what y'all want. I pretty much got that, been slapped upside the head a few times. We want listings. We want buyers and sellers. We want to list homes and sell homes. I'm like, got it. Check for sure. But referrals don't hurt either. That ultimate closing gift, you will have a raving fan out there. You send them a gift every 90 days for 2.5 years, an absolute raving fan that will scream your name from the rooftops. If anybody even whispers, hey, do you know a good realtor? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, you've got to. Yeah, this is the gal or the guy. Anyway, you can turn this off by yourself. That's another common question. Yeah, you can shut it off by yourself. I'm one of those CEOs that believes if you could turn it on, you should be able to turn it off by yourself. You don't have to call anybody. None of that crazy stuff. You just go click the button and shut it off.
So
any other
what
questions?
Joe means by turning it on and off is that there's no contract. You can use it as you choose. And somebody just messaged me and asked if there would be another offer and presentation in another month or two. I doubt that. The price is going to go up on May 1st, and I've never seen it come back down. I've been with the company since the beginning, and they just keep adding more good stuff to it. And so, I've never seen it come down. So it would be great to lock in your price. I did drop a link in the chat. I know that Stan invited a bunch of people here. And so if you were invited by Stan, please make sure you reach out to him to get the link, his link to sign up. But anyone else, there's the link here in the chat that you can go on and check it out. And excuse me, Bill Gross also put in the chat that he uses the system every day. And it helps to build and maintain the relationships with his vendors and attorneys in his probate real estate business. So I love that. And Bill is also a really top-notch podcaster. I think he has he was just listed as one of the top 15 podcasts in all of the US for real estate. Is that right?
I was by Probate Mastery. They put me in the top 15 list. So it's been a lot of fun. And actually I use Mailbox Power for all the guests I have on. I interview somebody once a week, and then I don't want to give it away too much, but I use Mailbox Power to send them a token of appreciation, but also that becomes another way to build that relationship. So I use Mailbox Power literally every day.
Awesome. Right on.
Deb, did
Deb,
you have a question?
Yeah, I have one last thing to share too. So, listen, we love to pay for referrals. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Yeah, Mailbox Power. We've never ran an ad. It's all been word of mouth, and the fact that we love to pay for referrals. And if you're interested in something like that, where you know a couple people, we'll pay you monthly for those referrals and help offset your costs. So if you're interested, ask Deb or Stan or myself, and love to share that with you.
I have
Okay.
a question. I'm
Yes.
actually an existing customer
All right.
for a business. Yes, and I am not in real estate at all. I am a service provider. So I wanted to ask what other automations you might have. I'm a marketer, so I might be working in any industry at any given moment. But what
Okay.
other kinds of automations do you have, if you have any set up?
There are a lot of automations in our system. We really did focus on realtors, insurance agents, financial, those types of folks, and then direct sellers. But we have a little bit of everybody. I mean, the service industries, maid services, landscapers, tree trimmers. I mean, all that stuff is really starting to populate in our system, and you'll find quite a bit there.
Okay.
As far as automations, the top of mind automations, I just showed you, like the ultimate closing gift. Well, that's very specific to real estate, but other top of mind campaigns, there's probably got to be another 25 in there, easy.
Okay.
All over, all over the place. So whether it be recipes or home maintenance tips or, whatever it is, there's tons of stuff in there for you for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah. Love to have you poke around in there and tell me what you think. I love marketers bouncing around my hallways. Please.
I will. Yes, Stan actually invited me to this, not knowing that I was already a customer.
Oh,
And so I didn't know all of these capabilities with the system. So
Oh,
when he was
really?
telling me, I was like, okay, because I was referred by somebody else. So you know how you just upload and you just kind of do the basics.
Uh-huh.
So I've
Yeah.
sent a few campaigns, but I didn't realize how much was there. So I said, well, let me come and find out what I'm missing. So this was got my creative juices going. So this is really cool. I didn't realize how much was in the system.
Oh, I'm glad you're figuring it out. I'm glad you're
Yes.
figuring it out. We do have training every day too, and our certified training partners are amazing. That's Monday through Saturday. Saturday is with Laura Ricksecker, and that's the more in-depth training. You may want to show up to that. Sounds like you've got aptitude to be with Laura, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely will. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, the training that Laura does is amazing. So she really knows her stuff, and she really gets into the nitty-gritty details regardless of what your question is. So
Okay.
Kimmy, I thought about you when I
Okay.
did the training with Laura, because I said, wow, she can go deep as you want to go with it. She can go as deep as you want to go.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
where we go. That's where the owners go to learn. We just go to Laura.
Okay.
That's it. That's how it works. Yeah. Anyway.
Cool.
Folks, I encourage you to, grab a hold of this opportunity that's before you and grab an executive membership today and lock that price in. It's $1,050 over savings alone, just over the next, year and some change. Really is a great system. The efficacy is proven. I have more realtors that are shouting us from the rooftops than you could shake a stick at. So definitely amazing system. I thank you for your time today. I know it's your most valuable asset, and I appreciate you being here. I'd love to stick around. Who's the insurance agent? Stan?
Mark.
Mark. All right,
Yeah.
Mark. Yeah, why don't we stick around for a minute, Mark, and let's chat about that. Anything else, Deb?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, I dropped the link in for anyone who wants to go poke around on the system and check it out, and get in now and lock in your price. It is a decision you won't regret.
Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right. And let's do this, Mark. You ready? Perfect.
I am.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen here. One sec. Hey, Mark, talk to me about insurance. And where are you at in Nevada?
I'm in the Las Vegas area.
All right, okay. I'm in Henderson right now.
Oh, I'm up in the Centennial Hills world.
Oh, okay. The other side of the valley. Perfect. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. Got it.
I'm right near the Mount Charleston turnoff.
Nice, nice. Okay. Windy. You get the wind all the time out there.
I do. I have nothing behind my house until you hit the Indian reservation. So
The
yeah.
Paiute, right? The
Yep.
golf course.
Yep.
Yeah. All I can say
That's the
about that
next
golf
step.
course, I've
That's
had
the
my
next
ball
habitation
quivering on the
after my
tee.
house. Huh?
There you go. I've had my ball quivering on the tee so many times out there that I'm like, put it on the ground.
Oh,
No tee
you ought to
shot
try
today.
playing out at Nellis at the end of one of the
Oh, yeah.
par threes at the end of one of the runways. And I was behind a B1 once when it was taken off.
Oh,
Couldn't
geez.
keep the ball on the tee.
Oh my, yeah, no fun. Well, Mark, I have a lot of the same things for insurance that I have for real estate. I do have a master class that was taught by insurance agents and our certified training partners. And then I'll show you a couple other things here really quick. Oh, what kind of insurance are you selling, by the way?
We're an independent agent, so we do everything from, personal lines, PNC, commercial, life, pretty much everything.
Okay, awesome. Like I was saying before, it's usually, we did gear a lot of it towards the T65 folks, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But what I have is,
that's the spot I steered away from. I'm not a real big fan of working on the Medicare side.
no doubt. Yeah, it's very timely, right? But as you can see, getting your foot in the door, nice to meet you bundle, thank you for your business, upcoming renewal, policy checkup, a lot of that stuff that doesn't happen that could be automated when you know somebody's annual renewal date, final expense, Medicare, recent claim, an actual claim. There's a lot here. I'd be happy to work with you and develop some stuff that you might need. There may be, there is this automation here, and it's called the Big Fish automation. And that is kind of a big deal as well. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick. Let's see here, one sec. Maybe. Oh, off, man, shut it off. Insurance, there we go. Yeah, let me share this with you really quick. This is really interesting. I get quite a bit of attention on this one. You do, and you do health insurance?
Not really. I've got some, but I don't market it.
Okay. Well, let me share this with you anyway, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And we call it this, it's a big fish automation. And by design, we did it to reach those big customers that have 100,000 in premium a month. And I'm sure you probably know a few of those folks you might want to go after. But what we did is we, don't roll the dice on your health insurance. And just think about this, Mark, as I'm reading it, to rewrite it for a line of insurance that you specialize in.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the deal. It goes out with this greeting card, a goodie. This is sea salt caramels. And this is dice and a dice cup, a leather dice cup with a laser engraved their name on it. And it basically says, I wanted to introduce myself and my company. I'm not here to sell you anything, but I am here to let you know what we do and why you may be interested. As a health insurance decision maker for your company, we know a lot rides upon your decision. You, your peers, and your employees are counting on you to make the best decision possible for all of them. No pressure, right? Don't roll the dice on your health insurance decision. I'm right here to be your backup plan if things aren't going your way. There are no strings attached with this gift. Just a hello from me to you. If you want to reach out to me, feel free to call me at, and watch for more cards and gifts from me. And this is where things get kind of interesting. This is the next shipment 5 days later that lands on their desk. And this one has this desktop duo, right? So you can put candy or whatever on your desk. It has your name on it, and a card talking about the fact that, well, you've probably married your insurance provider or your insurance agent. You're not calling anybody else, and you probably should be. And then number 3, this one goes out and talks about, hey, did you talk to your insurance agent? Are you having enrollment issues, rate hike notices, that kind of stuff that it's not being dealt with? And it sends a greeting card, a box with their name on it, a goodie, and a puzzle that's disassembled. And they have to assemble it to see what it says. And then, of course, the last one is basically saying, hey, if this isn't for you, we'd love for referrals, and pretty much works. So we've seen that work in multiple industries as far as that approach to getting a hold of that big fish. Because sometimes you know the name of the decision maker, and you know their address, but you don't have their phone number, you don't have their email, you don't have a relationship with them yet. You put 4 boxes on their desktop over a 2-week period of time, they're going to know your name. You make that phone call at that point, all of a sudden it's like, oh, they're going to actually talk to me. What? That's all I needed.
Okay.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. I do have an insurance group as well, both in the app and on Facebook that you could join and start learning, what other people are doing. But like I said, most of the users are in that for whatever reason. I don't know how we're just attracting the T65 folks and some of the life insurance stuff, but that's what it is right now. But I'd love to help you with anything I can.
Well, I do have somebody that specializes in Medicare as well. I may share this information with him.
There you go.
All he does is Medicare.
Okay.
Can
And he's
you,
very good at it. Been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
Joe, can you talk to a little bit about the quality of the list and, because me as well as others will look at this, when you're generating a list, how can we really feel comfortable that it's accurate, it's up to date, it's not going to give me a bunch of outdated information, that kind of stuff?
No, it makes a lot of sense. I can't tell you exactly where it came from, but I'm going to tell you it comes from one of the big 3 credit bureaus is where it's coming from. So it is accurate. It's on point, and it's guaranteed at 95% accuracy. If you use it in the first 30 days, I've had no complaints about the list. I had one complaint, but it had nothing to do with the quality of the list. It was the guy who was buying and where he was buying and what he was looking for, and just screwed up his search is really what it boiled down to. But I got to tell you, the list is spot on. I mean, just go buy one and try it. You'll find that the data is on. Of course, it is marketing. Repeated brand impressions is what it takes to get a decision from somebody at times, or get them to kind of, oh, the time is right for me. And here's this card. Can't tell you how many of our users have told me, the service providers, they go into the house and they see their postcard pinned up on or magnetically put on the refrigerator as the reminder. And postcards and mail stays in a home and averages 17 days. I don't know if you know that, but 17 days is the average time. And you look at an email, 17 seconds, you'd be lucky to keep it for 17 seconds, right? Delete, delete, delete. Anyway, and Mark, I'd love to have a good success story right here in Vegas too. I've been here a long time, 20 some years.
I love it too. Help me sell a couple of thousand policies a year, and I'll be your biggest spokesmodel.
Right on. Raving fan. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Mark, I'd love to at least get around to golf with you and figure that out too. Maybe not Paiute, but
yeah. We'll find a place we can't hit houses. Paiute's a good one.
There you go. Well, any questions for me, Mark, or anybody else?
No, and I bug our friend Mr. Stan all the time. And so if I have any questions, I'll reach out to either you, Joe, or my buddy Stan, my follically challenged buddy.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys today. Have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon for sure.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, Laura and Deb, I'm going to have to catch up with you guys later. Thanks.
Okay, then. And it's just to us. You're muted.
I wonder what he wants to talk to us about.
I don't know. But that's Joel calling.
Oh, it might be about Ian. Ian's developing stuff for us. We'll chat later.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.